So yeah, does anyone turn on some lights? Anyone have any questions or anything involving the skit or any other questions? Nice.
Kind of. Little power.
I didn't turn something on.
No questions.
Oh. Did you actually eat that meat?
Yeah, no, that was in my mouth. Yeah. Yep.
So she does that new thing a lot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, most of that was just us inserting the new inside jokes we had into an actual skit.
I want to show them. Oh, you God.
Oh, you God.
Later. That one will be on YouTube.
So, did you make any of those, or did you?
Yeah, the Mew and Mewtwo were costumes that we already had, and Raichu.
Raichu was thrown together. The original
Yeah.
Raichu I had is gone, long gone. Because that's another costume that was only at 21 months.
Psyduck was a combination. Psyduck was a tooth that you painted
Yeah.
the night before, and Genji shorts from my Genji cosplay from Get Becker, and Powder Boy Sora. And then I made the Jigglypuff and Slowpoke for that as well.
I actually had a hard time editing the Psyduck one because it makes me cry so hard. I wish I said it. Up there.
Why did Mew look like Lucy from Off Lake?
It's the design from Pokemon, well not the design, but it's
One of the designs.
one of the designs, yeah, for Pokemon Ginjinka.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Which are
right.
humanized Pokemon. It does kind of look like
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
the little ears.
Yeah.
Really bad that looks here reminds me of you though.
Has she ever done the, like, being new in the middle of like, a public place and people are going, what?
Oh yeah.
I do it at work.
when she's alone.
No, not even
No,
that.
you told me.
Oh yeah, when I'm alone, I still act like Mew. It's kind of
But
scary.
only like sometimes.
I'll just be like brushing my teeth and I'll be like, yeah. Yeah.
Or she like picks up the cats and she like, especially our fat one, she just picks them up. She's like, she sort of hangs there and takes it.
I tried to stop. I tried to replace it with Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Ah!
Make it work as well though.
No. You wouldn't look at me.
Have you ever dropped anything expensive, like cameras and stuff? Like in a really bad place?
I dropped friends for first time we did these costumes. We borrowed like a legit Ocarina of Time from a friend. We're supposed to like keep it wrapped in silk when we weren't using it, and so I was holding it, of course. And I was like tossing it or something, just because I always toss what's ever in my hand, and I dropped it. They were just like, yeah, they were right there. So like, I was like, it's fine. Miraculously, it's fine. It had like the silk wrapped around it. So I guess that broke the fall somehow. Cameras though?
I've dropped my handheld camcorders and computers,
Yeah.
laptops, but they're usually fine.
We've never dropped anything and shattered it.
Yeah.
Except a teapot. I
Yeah.
think we just uploaded that, right?
Yeah.
For the outtakes for the Kuroshitsuji in Wonderland skit, we did one segment that was like the Mad Hatter, and it was a tea party. It was supposed to be just for outtakes. And so we're just sitting there, and at one point I go to grab a teapot, and then I come back over, I try to bounce it on my foot, and it falls straight off, and it shatters. And because we needed that teapot in other scenes, so we're just like, it's not going to work, because I'm not going to buy another $5 teapot.
Yeah.
Do you ever get nervous about doing this?
This?
Yeah, because I'd be scared, like, how if I just like, what these people?
I'm used to I don't have an issue with public speaking, especially I do have an issue public speaking when there's something that I have to say, but if I can come in and just sort of bullshit my way through something, I'm fine. That's how I do my presentations in school. I do have a speech impediment, so that does make me a little bit nervous. However, I usually manage to handle it okay. Do you ever get nervous? We've only done a few of these actually. We don't usually do panels.
I'm more nervous when it's like one-on-one.
Yeah.
I'm really shy. Yeah.
Would you do it again?
Do you want to
Panels?
Like come back to Alcon?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Heck yeah. So everyone put in a good word for us to come back next year.
Maybe we can bring Valerie along.
Yes. She would make things a lot more lively.
Yeah, her mom was gonna pay for her to come, but then her mom was like, "But it's during your school," so she couldn't come.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I forgot I didn't actually have an ear. My ear itches. I should put my finger inside. Oh.
Yeah. Did you ever enter like contests like masquerades before you got famous?
Well, I don't really consider us famous. I hate that word. But we did one, what was it, cosplay masquerade.
We didn't really do it on our own accord.
Yeah.
Like, even if you just go like on stage and just show off your costume, not actually a contest.
Yeah, no, two girls emailed us and asked if we would do a Kingdom Hearts skit with them for a convention.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, so they sent us a script and it was just kind of like, ooh.
It was a weird script. It involved like, at
Rape.
one point, I think
Riku raping
Sora
her.
or Riku makes like this really
Oh, yeah.
creepy rape joke.
No, Riku teaches Sora how to rape Kairi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was reading, it was like, that's weird. So I asked him if I could do some rewrites, and the rewrites involved making a new script. I kept the basic because it involved a Wii controller, so I kept that. And then I wrote a new script, and I was like, tell me what you guys think, and they really liked it, so we did that one.
Yeah, and we wound up winning Best in Show, and we gave them the prize and that, because it was their idea and all that. And then, I don't know.
Actually, midway through that skit, we ended up forgetting, again,
Oh, yeah.
us and memorizing lines, which is probably why we don't do live performances, because we can't really plan them out ahead of time. Most of us forgot half the lines. So we just sort of like, our dress rehearsal was a disaster. I wish that was on film. It was not funny. It was so awkward. And it just like, we went back into the stage room. We were just like, oh my god, how are we going to do this live? So we did it live. And
We were fine.
ended up doing really well.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show, if at first it's an absolute crap show, just try again.
But yeah, we don't normally do like the competitions or anything like that, just because it takes a lot of the day. We were considering doing a skit at one of the big cons in Seattle, but apparently it took the entire day. Like you had to get up at 8, and then you were in rehearsals until like 3, and then the performances were at 4, and they went on until 8, and then you had to wait until the winners were announced. And of course it was like the main day too, so we're just like, no, I'm not gonna do that, I'm wasting a day.
Yeah, because we consider cons sort of like almost like a vacation. I haven't actually taken a vacation. Actually, no, I did recently. But for a long time, I hadn't taken any vacation aside from cons. It's sort of like my chill out time. I like doing panels, so I do panels. But performances, just because they take up so much time, at least at American and Canadian conventions.
We're gonna do one for Tangled though.
Maybe.
Maybe. Hopefully.